Good morning. Today our daily doodle is going to be a Daffy Duck. A tricky duck to doodle. Now the tricky thing about Daffy Duck is getting all his proportions right. You're going to draw this, it's going to look like a duck. But Looney Tunes is infamous for having really specific proportions for their characters. And you get the slightest bit off and it's going to look a little skewed. So forgive my drawing. Also, this is a great one to challenge you. So we're going to start by Daffy Duck's bill. Daffy's got this massive bill. If he was a real duck in real life, there's no way he'd be able to fly or even swim or walk, because that thing would just be like an anchor. It's huge and like 3 times the size of his head. So let's start with his duck bill. It's kind of like starting with the nose. We start in the center. But this thing is going to decide how big his whole head is. So we want a nice straight line that comes right out here. And then we are going to put a little curve on the end. This is the curve. It comes up here. Now, Daffy Duck's a little tricky to get this bill the exact right shape. Still not super happy with that, but I think we're gonna leave it like so. Now we get this smile part of the bill comes back about 1/3 of the way out here, and with this we need to make a bit of a spot for a nose. Now this back part here comes way out for Daffy Duck, and his eyes are going to stay here, his head's going to start about here. And we need to get his eyes now. His eyes are about almost as long as this front part of his bill, and they've got a nice kind of almond shape to them. The one closest to us, the most prominent one, is going to be a bit bigger because of perspective. The other one's going to be a little bit smaller. We're going to get these pupils in here. Daffy Duck's just got plain black pupils. It's kind of a tricky duck to draw. Here's the other side of his duck bill. We'll add on there. And well, let's see, what else do we need? Oh yeah, we got to get his head. Now we're going to start his head just back here, but not too far back. He's got kind of this teeny weedy little duck head compared to the rest of his bill. Here are his duck eyebrows. We're going to put those in there. Usually his head's all black, and so these eyebrows are done in white. But if you're just doodling, you can't really draw the white eyebrows and color the head in. It's pretty tricky. So we'll just start with that. And his head kind of slants back, kind of like if he was that was a terrible line. If he's got kind of like this flat head here that goes back. Comes right up, and right at the back part of his head here, like not above his eyes, but the very back, he's got these little things that stick right up back there. Not too bad for a Daffy Duck. He's a tricky duck to draw, right? When you get 1 or 2 proportions just out of whack, and it doesn't look like Daffy Duck at all. Actually, I don't know, does this look like Daffy Duck to you? We're doing his neck, we come down here like this part of his head's coming out, and then we come back in this way so that his neck kind of comes in here. And then this one you got to try to picture it coming through across this way here. Get his neck in this way. And his neck is actually, that's probably a little thick for a Daffy Duck neck. His neck's kind of a tricky one to get. You got to get Daffy's neck the right thickness, or he's going to look like a fat Daffy Duck. I hope I get these proportions exactly right. There we go. There's our Daffy Duck head. You see anything you don't like about it? Come fix it up. I do not like how that smile was working out.